are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it doesn't just feel as though everybody is in you smiling back at you and all of that. Come on. I need to let you in on the fact that, look, if everybody fails, see you come right there at a time of your pressing need. There is Almighty God who cares about you, and He. Yes, back, and I say, UD, you know what? God has got you. God has got you. Well, back, and I say, UD, you know what? God has got you. God has got you. Well, sailing up, God has got you, my brother. God has got you. Right? So always keep your hopes high with this knowledge, right? And this is me welcoming you to this breakfast show. Well, we start the right way, and we allow for you to go through a tour with us as you catch the train. So don't be left behind, because this train is already moving, but don't worry, one way or the other, we make stops, and the stops are called segments. Yeah? Okay, so this is one of the stops, and that is us looking into the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Yes, that's what it is. I mean, you miss me. I miss you too. I mean, yeah, I've been under the weather and all, but I'm here now. As much as I could, I had to be here. I just had to be here, because Nigerian now, and that means me. Ever since Vika came back from the National Sports Festival in Ogun State, Abeokuta precisely, I have not even set my eyes on him. Okay, so I get to see the sports minister on radio, the only sports minister on radio that I know, and I'm sure he's the only one you know on radio too as well. All right, Vicky Vic. They'll be taking you sports on Eagles Wings, so running through till the 9 o'clock hour when I'll be here, and we go talking politics and current affairs. It does seem as though the presidency is being very positive, firing back at all critics and saying categorically, making it crystal clear that our economy is strong, is doing well. We are so doing well right now. I mean, what was the exchange rate before? Exchange rate now. Some critics will come and say, it is not changing. You can't compare when the exchange rate was 190 something or 150 naira to a dollar. Can't compare that. I mean, subsidy left, and then devaluing of the naira, two basic policies that just changed everything, and now what is going on? Okay, but yeah, the presidency is still saying that look, while addressing the Afenifere, in some sort of conference now, they made it clear that look, the economy is really doing good. So we'll just look into that economy as well, as we'll have Mr. Defalari dissect this economy for us as well. Look at the strong points that they're coming with, and then of course put it on the table and see whether or not this is indeed the truth. Because the truth is, we will not stop talking about these things, right? The economy is part of what we are. It's part of who we are. It's part of how we are being perceived, whether locally or internationally. So there's a need for us to indeed reconcile whatever the efforts of Mr. President may have been, and what the presidency are saying, as well as what the other economists are also saying, who are indeed experts in their own fields, in their own ways, about these things. And then we streamline it into how it affects you and I. Would you say that the economy for you has been indeed a swell time, has been a good economy for you, has been going so smoothly based on the rhetorics that we hear? Well, we'll get that conversation started 9 a.m. this morning. At 10 a.m., of course, you already know it's the time for the I always ring out to it. Okay, that's what it is. And of course, at 11 o'clock, we also have a lovely prog show that'll be coming your way at 11 o'clock sharp. It's for 30 minutes. It is the, it has to do with open government, partnership. It's the OGP. So you best want to keep your ears out there. You want to see how we can partner with the government and not have to go on strikes, not have to go on, a protest here and there. We can both understand each other, maybe build back that bridge that has been broken. And what is the name of that bridge? TRUST in capital, and that would be trust. Okay, right? So how do you get your participation on into the policies, into government policies, into the politics as well, so much so that we don't have to shed a blood? put on that form to engage you on how to do that. Yeah, and of course you already know that takes us again into a time 60 seconds. But might I also let you in on the fact that today doubles based on the United Nations observance, right? World Environment Day. That's what today is. World Environment Day. All right, it's got one theme. It says beat. More than 400 million tons of plastic, all right, is produced every year worldwide. Half of this is designed to be used only once. Of that, less than 10% is recycled. So 11 million tons end up in lakes, rivers, seas annually. Now that is approximately the weight of 2,200 together. All right, so it is very necessary for us to do our best. Not create so much harm to this environment, please. I mean, could that be the reason we are having this flood scare? Dictionary, so it means it's bound to happen, right? If you recall, we already mentioned some of those states in the news. Eagles of the states, are prone to flooding this year, and some of these plastic pollution and all of that. As one of the issues that might be escalating, the situation in terms of flooding in these areas and all. So please keep the environment clean with available science and solutions to tackle the problem. Governments, companies, and other stakeholders, we must all scale up to the ocean floor. Action is involved to solve this crisis. It is a crisis indeed, right? And then secondly, too, today is the International Day for the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Now, for people throughout the world, did you know that? I mean, in a world of growing population and persistent hunger, fish has emerged as an important commodity for the achievement of food security. I tell you the truth. I mean, the riverine areas now, the river states, and all of those states, in the South region, fish. Bayelsa, oh my goodness. And then you might want to take it to the Arugungo Fishing Festival. Is that in Borno State now? Sokoto State. I mean, there's a lot going on when it comes to these they've also become a source of feeding. Maybe we should explore that part, since it's from armed herders, making it very unbearable for us to now till the soil. However, efforts by the international community to ensure the sustainability of fisheries are being seriously compromised. Now, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing activities are responsible for the loss of 11 to 26 to 23 billion US dollars. All right. So how do we curtail this? Right? How do we curtail the impact? All right. So that's why they brought about a goal Sustainable Development Agenda, which was adopted in 2015 by the UN General Assembly, specifically urging the international community to effectively regulate harvesting and end overfishing, illegal, unreported, and unregistered fishing practices by 2020. Okay, so that was it, how all of this came about. So please, for the TIV, T-I-V, capital TIV, right? They would say, we understand it will be una good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel. Now I'll let you in on some things that you ought to let you in the fact that look, and as much as you don't want to end your life, at least end other people. Because I saw in Mabel, right, some of those who have been aiding terrorism, right, what he got by his hands, by his sword, by his gun, and all of that, all the macheting that he did. And to all of you who have tuned in to Eagles 102.3 FM, be part of the commissioning of completed landmark across the Federal Capital Territory in office. The Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, made this known in Abuja on Wednesday while addressing journalists during the inspection of some of the completed projects in the Abuja city center. All right, but the Global Community Church, Pastor Tunde Bakare, has stated he after visit on Wednesday. All right, the same Bakare has been the one who has been really sharp-tonguing, mouth-lashing, this administration. Wrong states, so to speak, that they are very clueless and they don't know what to do. And then I remember the presidency firing back, giving him a response. But now Bakare has gone to Zim. So let's get to this one now. The suspended senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Koti-Uduaghan, on Wednesday denied any connection with a viral audio and video station with a journalist where she claimed the Senate President Godswill Akpabio blackmailed the person signed and released entirely. I don't know things so. Voice phishing. Local Ajaokuta Expressway in Ajaokuta local government area of Kogi State over the shooting of their colleagues, a truck driver and a to the highway allegedly shot the duo for refusing to stop for checking at their roadblock when flagged down. You're flagged down. Stop now. Stop now. Come on. Stop now. Because that's what's raising suspicion, right? But be that as it may, shooting at them? I don't think that was right. But two high courts of the Federal Capital Territory, FCTF, separate some Senate President Godswill harassment, defamation, and the violation of Natasha Koti-Uduaghan's fundamental rights. All right, now in a suit that's been published by Abubakar Idris Kutigi, a judge of the Federal High Court in Abuja, granted leave to Koti-Uduaghan, the senator representing Kogi Central, to serve the writ of summons and other court processes on Akpabio in person and in his official capacity as Senate President. Will this ever end? I don't know. Well, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has declared two more persons wanted in connection with an alleged cryptocurrency fraud scheme by its official social media channels, identified suspects as Folashade Adelana and Bamidele Ayodele Abiodun, who are 31 and 32 years old, respectively. Petition Tribunal sitting in Akure, the state capital, has dismissed all petitions challenging the November 16, 2024 governorship election won by Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa. 5 opposition parties, Action Alliance, AA, Allied People's Movie, were declared worthless and baseless by the 3-member panel led by Justice Benson Ugubu. Chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, says Nigerians should stop medical tourism and start producing its own drugs locally. Aliko, are you planning to produce drugs here too, or are you even in the business? Dangote stated this, though, during a panel discussion at the Gates Foundation's Goalkeepers event held in Lagos on Wednesday. Okay, set the ball rolling. The People's Democratic Party, now the PDP, says the 2027 general elections will be a referendum on the failures of the All Progressives Congress. The state government has congratulated Emirates. The Apex Court's judgment marks the end of the state government has Emirates. The Apex Court's judgment marks the end of a 20-year legal tussle over the Emirates throne following Jokolo in 2000. Biology was a prominent figure in Nigerian politics, having run for the presidency in the 1993 elections, which many believed he won. Okay, so I just thought I should let you in on that one, right? So you just keep your mind, that's it. But let's look at the front page of Nigerian newspapers now. It doesn't seem as though there's so much, because it does seem as though some of the front page of Nigerian newspapers, for example, the This Day newspaper now, it's got this very big one right there. It's more about, the projects, to be commissioned by Mr. President in Abuja here. Of course, the projects that has been put together by the FCT minister and all of that, talking about Nyesom Wike, right? That's what you see. So you see the FCT. Okay. This one, Shatima Mokwa promises, Shatima in Mokwa promises federal government will rebuild. Stands got that story, and it does seem that's all that this day newspaper has got to offer. Let's go to the Nation newspaper now. The Nation newspaper has got one big story, and one big story it is. The Tinubu vows to rebuild, restore, flood hit Mokwa. All right, and you should find that one on page 8. Yes, page 8. Right now, I see this one. It says it's a strategy shared by all. Okay, somebody's given a rider to it and said, oh, it's a strategy shared by all. I mean, everybody is, there's nothing spectacular about what you want to do, Mr. President. I mean, it's a strategy. I mean, we all know this. It's a strategy. All right, well, that's what the writer says, but that story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper, right? And it's got some other, conversations surrounding issues right there. The action plan, the tragedy in figures and all of that. I mean, you go see it for yourself. But you see that story continued on page 2 of the Nation newspaper now. To just above the Nation newspaper banner now, the heights, the apogee, the peak, the zenith of it, the top of it now. Why I visited President by Bakare. Yeah, okay. It's got one writer. I desire a great nation. That story continues again on page 2. Looking popular, you say. To another page 2 again. PDP is the kicker. Our focus is unity of members, not coalition. Our focus is unity of members and not coalition. Page 2, that story. To page 4 now. South should rally around Akpabio, said. In the news again, page 4, and to yet another page 4 now. Okay, that is not important for this discourse. But I see, Mr. President, trade and economic policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu right there, GCFR. Now, y'all need to go see that one. NCS contributions to revenue generation and economic reform. You see the graph? Plotted right there. Oh yeah, we've got stats, we've got statistics. But moving away from the Nation newspaper now, let's take you to the Punch newspaper. With the Punch newspaper now, just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now, at the top of it, Salah is the kicker. Mokwa Bridge collapse fuels tomato. Pepper price surge. I should take that again. Salah is the kicker. Mokwa Bridge collapse fuels tomato. Pepper price surge. All right, so as the bridge collapsed, it has allowed for the pricing of tomato and pepper to just skyrocket. That's what it is. Now, it's got 2 riders to it though. The first rider, rum prices soar 55% as inflation bites harder. Right, rum prices soar 55% as inflation bites harder. Second rider, Lagos Ibadan Highway gridlock traps thousands. Pages 2, 4, and 5. You'd find that one, and of course, it's right there in red. Pages 2, 4, and 5. You'd find it, and it's in red. Okay, so let's go see. It's just about what Mr. President is going to be commissioning in Abuja. That's what it is, to mark his it's 2 years, yeah, in office. Okay, so let's go to this one here now and see for ourselves, yeah? Okay, so with the Guardian newspaper now, this one says, Natasha is the kicker. Courts summon Akpabio for defamation. News page 5 has got that story too. News page 7 now. Mother, sons, others arraigned for allegedly assaulting vice principal in Ondo. All right, mother, sons, others arraigned for allegedly assaulting vice principal in Ondo. There's a lot of people assaulting one person though. But page 7 you'd find. To page 3 now. Gates deplores Nigeria's health budget as too poor. Okay. Bill Gates, right? Yeah, you know him. One of the billionaires. Gates deplores Nigeria's health budget as too poor. All right, this one here, foreign aid withdrawal. That's like a kicker now. Donor fatigue hits 331 PHCs. Over 400 staff puts North in dire straits. Okay. NMDPRA awards gas trading, clearing, and settlement licenses to a certain company. Right? You find that one on page 2. Okay, so defection rumor swirls as Adeleke Fubara meets Tinubu in Lagos. Now, we thought it was just... It's like the Osun State governor is also in meet, so he went there. Okay, so that's it. You'd find it on page 6, and that will be all with the Guardian newspaper. All right, nobody's saying much this morning. Don't know why, right? But let's go see the last one that I should bring, I think. Yeah, that would be the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Okay, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper is totally bought. I mean, you're not find nothing apart from the fact that the Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, as well as the Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, they're all, welcoming His Excellency, right? They're welcoming His Excellency right there. For the commissioning of projects in Abuja. But I will also look into it to see some of the things that I could bring to you. So police is set for recruitment of 30,000 cadets, right? Constables in 2025, yeah? And you should also know that shadow government being a kicker now under the Daily Post newspaper, DSS asks courts to stop Professor Utomi, associate, from engaging in rallies, yeah? And this one here, it says, expel Wike from PDP now. Fred Fish challenges party leaders. And this one on also 2 years of Tinubu, no gain, suffering, hardship. NLC is saying that, right? And let's go to this one. Of course, the Mokwa flood victims lament poor food, camp conditions and all. Deactivate dormant lines. All right, so there are new rules now to deactivate dormant lines. And Trump bans citizens of 12 countries from entering U.S. Is Nigeria there? All right, I'll give you the countries already. The affected countries are Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Oh, so for those of you that have been Nigerians and you want to go to America, okay, you just heave a sigh of relief now. And North's bold plan for 2027, unity or power grab, right? Okay, some question right there you might want to check out. Well, Natasha Disowns viral tape blackmailing Tinubu. Yeah, that's something. And of course, presidency splurges 23 billion naira on Forex for foreign trips. Oh, yeah. Students declared missing by mother expelled for drug peddling. All right. Invention. All right. Go pay some bills right now. Come back, of course. Take your calls, read your messages, as well as listen to your voice notes. Don't forget that we are streaming live across social media platforms, particularly Facebook and YouTube at Eagles FM Abuja. All right. Do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow, like, share, comment with the Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja. Every other social media platform or network, and you would find us. Keep in mind that Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, we've gone global. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. Hey, when you make an outright payment, that's a whopping 81% discount or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Back like we never left, and now let's give you the phone numbers now to call. The number will be 09000 8844. The other number is 0908-766-8888. The WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. 1 minute, 30 seconds, or at most 1 minute 40 seconds is what will be for you for the voice call. But for the WhatsApp portal voice notes now, 1 minute 30 seconds or 1 minute 35 seconds at most. And please, as you also send that voice note, your name and where it is that you are sending the voice note from. And if you're in Abuja, let us know where in Abuja it is, please. Okay, it is important. All right, and let's begin with you right now. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, UD.
Oh, good morning to you, my brother.
Hi, Steffi and Cassandra, everybody.
Very fine, I'm sure. They are doing
UD,
well. Thank you.
I want to use this opportunity to thank this radio station
Right.
for giving us opportunity to talk to Nigerians.
Okay.
UD, I discovered that the NNPC and the Dangote...
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear
Hello?
me? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
All right, just
I'm hearing you.
you should tell us your name and your location. It's just
My
how it
name
goes.
is Abdul, calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Awesome. Now go ahead. Go
UD,
ahead. Yes.
the NNPC and the Dangote refinery, they produce the petroleum product.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I was in filling station. I discovered that they adjust the pump price. So I want to use this opportunity to talk to the transporters that they should try by all means to reduce. They are not using the opportunity of Salah to increase the transport fare. So I'm using this opportunity to tell them they should reduce the transport fare for people. UD,
Yeah.
I want to talk to Mr. Project. That's Yesuwike, the Minister of FCT.
Okay.
He's really trying, and I want him to do more
Okay.
for the FCT, because FCT is the capital of Nigeria, is the image of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
God bless Igu FM. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you, Abdul.
Barakah Salah to all the Muslim Ummah.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Abdul. Thank you. Appreciate that one from you. Hello. Good morning. Oh, good morning to you, Apostle Also Life.
Yes, Apostle also live from Apo,
Right.
Damangaza.
Awesome. Talk
Yes.
to us, Apostle.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yes, my take goes like this. That senator, that suspended senator,
Yeah.
she
Natasha.
will know that the mandate they gave to her is not to be, having litigation here and there. Let him settle whoever he have issue with, and give their district a maximum representation.
Right.
All this while litigation. It's not the aim of their people giving him that mandate. So they let him settle issue
Right.
with whoever they have issue with.
Okay.
And another one I want to say that Mr. Project should know that the project repairing road is good, but all this blood they're sharing in many states. Even if he repair Abuja and this thing happening, that thing have marked the administration of Tinubu bad. So then he advised Tinubu to arrest this insecurity in this man order. It will go a long way.
All right.
Because with this happening, the man is not supposed to have second child.
Right.
Thank you and God bless you.
Okay. Appreciate
And
that.
my
one
name
from you.
remains Apostle also live.
Right.
God bless you.
All right. Appreciate that one, though, from you, Apostle Also Life. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Selassie.
Daniel,
Mr. Selassie, fantastic.
the man with the
Selassie.
golden voice.
Awesome. Appreciate that one from you.
I
though.
heard that you were under weather.
Oh, I was. But
It was nice to hear your voice
awesome.
this morning.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
And
it.
in fact, I sincerely appreciate. I agree with the last caller, and I
Right.
agree to put the baby blame the woman of Macropo.
Yes.
Honestly, what happens, most especially for I want to talk about the flood that that happened in Mokwa. Honestly, it was so devastating, and we hope that the palliative that will be given to these people will reach them. The funny thing is that do you remember during the time of COVID-19?
Yeah.
All these things were piled up in some places. I don't know what they were keeping all this food for. And PDB is like PDB is going. We
have any viable opposition now.
Right.
And in fact, I want to commend Tunde Bakare for meeting president and to tell him the truth. And if the president failed to, adhere to the advice, Tunde Bakare will still come out and say, me, I meet president one in one, and this is what he discussed with the president, and it will come to the public. I hope the president will listen to the advice for betterment of this country. If this country is good, it's good for me and you. When you go to the market, they don't ask whether you be Muslim or Christian or PDP, APC, APGA, and so on and so forth. So we are yearning for better Nigeria. Thank you so much for Daniel. Once again, appreciate you. Nagodi.
Thank you. Nagode to you. All right. Selassie right there. Okay. Right. We're still taking your calls and reading your messages in a short bit, though. But yeah, remember that 1 minute 30 seconds or 40 seconds would be for the voice calls. Let's take this one now. Hello. Good morning.
Yep. Barista.
Good morning to you.
Selassie, Nagashika, Selassie.
Ambassador, where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Amali, Niger State.
Go ahead, Ambassador. Go ahead.
The state that is ravaging every day. Benue and Zamfara, Niger, and then what is it called? Plateau, Medugri. You know, every day you must have something to tell.
Right.
In Niger State. So I don't know. God, it's only God that will help us. It's not all about flood alone. It is that more than flood. It's happening. It's not only flood. The diversion. People will divert their attention today. Selassie, people will divert their attention today to the flood. We forget about the insecurity, which is the main big problem of this country. It's one of the number one big problem of this country, but we're all silent about it.
Okay, Ambassador.
Killing. People dying in the other developed country. President or minister or senator will resign. You will say, I won't allow God to come and judge him because my people have been dying. But in Nigeria, all of us may. It's only the president who now said. It's only the president who said because of my people, my family does not die. Me, I will not resign. But everybody should die. You don't care whether you will go to hellfire or you will go to heaven. Why? Because one person, single person died.
Okay.
You know you will pay for it now. As a leader, you know you will pay for it.
Time is clocked on you right there. All right, but appreciate that one from you, though. Appreciate.
Thank you.
Right. All right, Obasanjo right there saying that, look, accountability is what we should be upholding now. And it's not just the flooding in Niger State, amongst other things. And these things are not being addressed as we speak. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Oh, very well, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Meko.
Where you come from, Comrade Salisu?
From Suleja, Niger State.
Awesome, Comrade. Speak with us.
I want to bring solutions. I'm just sorry for the flood.
Okay.
People are dying in Niger State. May God guide them peace in this country. But what I want to say this morning is about security. It's important. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You have less than a minute. You have less than a minute. I want to get solution to the country. All right, go ahead. Less than a minute.
Number one, let them pursue all the flood in the country now. In the bush everywhere. Let them
pursue them to where?
Let them to their state. Let them send to their state.
Okay.
All the flood in the country. Number one. That's solution.
That's the solution. Number two, let me hear.
Every people from Niger back to their country.
Okay.
Number two.
Number three.
And let them block the Niger side and block them. Don't let anybody come in and go in. That is the best security I got now.
I hear you.
That's the solutions I give. And I want to go the time.
Okay, time is clocked on you. Sorry about that, but send all the Fulanis back to their states. Really? Okay, that will also mean Fulani, the Igbos in every other part of the north and the Hausas and every other tribe should go back to their states. Is that what you're saying? I don't see that as a solution. But anyways, I get your point. I see where you're Okay, let's see what messages do I have on here. I think we should go to the messages already. Yes, put a pause to the calls, the voice calls, just for a moment. I'm planning on sticking on to time now. But let's see. I see Ozo Francis Namani now. Is watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. It says, good morning from here. Keep up the good work. Thank you, by the way. It says, the move by Enugu State government to curb crime is commendable, honestly. The rate of kidnapping, banditry, and ritual killings in our society is becoming alarming and worrisome. Where are we going from here? May God help us, he says. All right, I see you too, Agu. Agu, you are sending a message right there? Yeah, okay. It says, watching you live, UD. Oh, thank you, Agu. Thank you so much. Appreciate that one from you. Okay, let's go see this one from Suleiman Danfulani from National Assembly quarters now in Bauchi State, he says. And can you beat that? Takes us to Bauchi State, even though he's not in Abuja. Thank you, Suleiman. It says, Mr. Yudi, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. It says, watching live from Magamang, Gumau, Toro, local government's Bauchi. Okay, please keep up the good work, he says. Thank you, far too kind. This consolidation is beautiful. Now, let's get to the WhatsApp portal now. I see this message coming from Samuel all the way from Kujay. Says, good morning to you, my brother Obong Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you, too. It says, congratulations and welcome back. Thank you. May God continue to increase you in good health and satisfy you with long years in good old ripe age to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a great and safe day, UD. Oh, this one is a prayer dedicated to me. Thank you. And you deserve this bell. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Samuel. All right, let's go to this one here now. I see it. It sees me too. Good morning, gentle UD. Been a while I heard from him. Okay. Anyways, Yunusa Dantani. Yeah, Ibrahim. Okay, gentle UD of the great times. Oh, I salute you too, my brother. Long time, my brother. Yes, long time. All the way from Abaji. Awesome. It says, PDP said, unity is the way forward, not coalition. I want to arrest the mindset of PDP that unity and coalition is the way forward. Now, the two should be embedded as a variable. The two should be embedded as a variable of replacing the present government in 2027. I advise the PDP, with all other political parties, to come together without any sentimentalism within them in order to politically remove the present government from power. My gentle UD, thanks, he says. All right, gentle Yunusa, appreciate that one from you. Well, let's go to this one here now. It's coming from Lion Boy from an estate in Lokogoma. Okay, awesome. In Lokogoma right there. Good morning, Chief Udwak Dani. Oh, good morning. I'm a chief now. All right, thank you. Good morning to you too. Obong, you're also a chief. If Adeleke and Fubara want to defect, that's their business. I won't be surprised at all. They think APC can save them. Nigerians are the ones to vote, not the politicians. If INEC will do the needful, come to 27. All right, Lion Boy says. Okay, going to this one here now. Chinoso from Suleja says, Pastor Tunde Bakare, I just hope you're not two-faced. Okay. Alrighty, hope you're not speaking from two sides of your mouth now. I think that's what he means. Joseph Jojo from Piakasa says, good morning, Yudi. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Oh, very well. Hope you're feeling good. Oh, yes, I am. I thought you have Jakpa out of Nigeria. Joseph, you didn't carry me now. If you had said, Yudi, let's Jakpa, would I have said no? But I love Nigeria, though. It says, God is your strength. Stay blessed. I'm tired of talking about Nigeria. Do have a nice day ahead. Okay, Joseph, I can understand where that is coming from. But don't be tired. Not yet. Until we win, all right? Until we win. We win. The masses win. Remember, the power is in the people, and politics, of course, is what we address. Good morning, UD. Good morning to you. Those calling on Fulanis to go back to the estates on radio are just deceiving themselves. Okay, that is why I agree with President Obasanjo that this information played a very big role in influencing opinion during the civil and I think civil war you meant, and that the same strategy is currently being employed by the insurgents in the northeast and other violent groups in other parts of Nigeria. I agree with him totally. For instance, it is no longer news that there are foreign powers behind BH, that is Boko Haram, and other terror groups in Nigeria, but some people still can call on radio to push the narrative of Fulani herdsmen, farmer headers clash, and religious Okay, the sponsors Meteor. Okay, I don't get that. Okay, they sponsor media disinformation by attributing atrocities to Fulanis or religious crisis to cover their trail and set a stage for disunity and ethnic war. Those recruited to push these narratives in the media are doing a hatchet job for the fifth columnist and are enemies of Nigeria. Our government should confront the problem headlong and prosecute those engaged in ethnic profiling to massage the ego of our enemies. We should properly organize ourselves in our various communities to defend ourselves anyhow against these marauders. Have a nice day, Yusuf says, all the way from Wusay too. All right, Yusuf, I understand your sentiment right there, but yeah, I'm totally against that talk about, the solution is Fulanis are the problem, they should go back to their states and all of I'm totally against that. Doesn't even make some sense, because if you say that, I mean, you're causing a chaotic Nigeria, and I don't think you'll be able to last when the chaos begins, because it's most people who talk like that, right? They're the ones who jack back quick. When the brigade come, they just they leave, right? But then we've also seen on the news armed Fulani headsmen. We've seen all that. Yeah, I probably guess is a place of misappropriation in his thoughts. But I'm not speaking for him, though. Anyways, I get you, Yusuf. I get you. Terkin Bihundu right there says, good morning, Daniel. Good morning to you. I'm in Nasarawa State. Oh, yeah. Cool. I welcome you back to the newspaper review. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. When people said someone, Mr. Project is good, but look at the cost of the project. For example, the renovation of International Conference Center Abuja puts at 39 billion naira. I mean, to construction, and I can tell you half that money would have done the job carried out so far. Those who are Muslims faithfuls to pray for Nigeria, or should pray for Nigeria, I don't get that now. Like security, revamp economy, stop stealing of public funds and corruption, stop corrupt judiciary and all of Tekenby, that's not too clear for me. But anyways, thank you all the same. Let's now get into your voice messages now. Your voice messages via the WhatsApp portal. Your voice notes, I meant to say. Okay, so we are with the WhatsApp portal now. Okay. So let's get into it. All right, stay with me now. Stay with me just a little bit. And I guess we are there. Yes. All right, I think I see this one, and it's this morning. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go take a listen.
Excellent morning, Yudi. All our listeners on the platform. It's good to have you back, Yudi. My name is Eric from Kuje. Concerning the spate of endless killings in Benin and its environs, the chief of army staff has relocated also to Benin State. Well, some persons may say that's good, but ask yourself, has this put an end to all these mindless killings? I think under Jonathan Buhari, we've also had situations where the chief of army staff had to relocate to Benin officers, and yet the killings continue. Maybe we should keep telling, we should start telling ourselves on the platform that Albert Einstein said, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different results. These killings have been going on for several years. And until we get to the root of these killings, we'll just be applying cosmetic approach, as I'm concerned, or fire brigade or a knee-jerk approach to all of these things. What is the root cause of all these things? Who are the sponsors of all these terrorists? How are they getting their arms? How are they moving about freely without nobody challenging them? These are questions begging for answers. And until we begin to do the right thing, we are not moving anywhere. So this Nigeria will get it right someday. It's just like a rhetoric as far as I'm concerned. We need to start, holistic approach to all these things.
Holistic approach, yeah. Shouldn't be just.
Good morning, Mr. Dr. Daniel Usmandara. Is my name from Abuja.
Right.
On the inadequate health budgets made mentioned by Bill Gates, it's not only the health sector, all other sectors too. Their budgets inadequate, except the National Assembly, specifically House of Representatives and the Senate. Also defense, specifically it favors the service chiefs and those among them. Also the executive, specifically the president, vice president, ministers, and the rest of them. They are the only one that benefits from their budgets. They're the only one that is budget favor. Any other person forget about it, just we are looking at the impact of having budgets. You can do well and you can do research and see every day billions is being spent, like our hospitals now. They are spending billions to renovate them. Do they go there to accept their health challenges? I'm asking, do they go? They don't go. I just said that I'm going to school for them to stop going on this health tourism and the rest. So we should stop deceiving ourselves. Our budget is not making any impact on the citizens. So they do something, they're better.
All right, the earlier you please, I said it. If you are in Abuja, let us know we're in Abuja. All right? So it's not, I guess, Usman, is an oversight again for you. I just noticed there's a new trend for you. I don't know why you keep doing that, but it's a new trend. Please let us know where it is that you are in Abuja. But if you're outside, okay, you can say KD, Niger. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, let's get to this one here now.
Hello, my name is GB calling from Last Camp.
All right, GB, welcome.
I want to commend the Air Force and the DSS for eliminating about 45 bandits in Niger State. And I think they distract commendation and a beg to be ring for them and our appreciation. We should not just be dwelling much on the negative. We should also look at the positive. Yes, there are killing here and there, but when they do this kind of onslaught, 45 in a day, that is success. Bandit in Niger State. So I want to appreciate them for that. And also the secretary of the publicity secretary of PDP saying that they are not interested in merger coalition but uniting the party, and that is very key. And Atiku Abubakar just won power by all means. So he's carrying PDP as in ICU, people that have been turned into shred, carry them to go and negotiate for merger, negotiate for coalition or something. I mean, to me, it's dead on arrival. The government have told him we don't want merger. The people have the party say no. Let's look inward and unite our party. I don't think Atiku is interested in any unity in that party. To me, it's only the soul and spirit Atiku no more in PDP. It's only the leg that is there. Because they are the coalition, they are proposing two options: form a new party or form coalition in another party. Which one of them will vote PDP? None of them will vote PDP. So Atiku is on his own.
Well, yeah, GB, appreciate that one. And yes, there's been indeed some. All I said, there are some, kingpins that the military have neutralized. They deserve that. They got the bell. But let's go hear from Honorable Edwards.
Chief, my name is Honorable. Did you hear anything about killings from Benue State today? I didn't see anything in the paper like that. Thank God for that. It's a real kind of woman. But I think it's as a result of the location of Chief Minister to Benue. We did that. We moved to Benue State immediately day for yesterday and today. No killing. That is proof to you that the governor of Benue State, who is in charge of, who has been receiving huge amount, as a security vote, has failed. They are failed. What is the issue that security vote for? There's no killing. There's nothing like killing Benue State from the paper stuff today. I said, the time the people of Niger State, may God in his way, have mercy on them. The man has relocated back to Abuja according to what I saw this morning on social media. Because one thing I need to understand, the chief minister cannot be everywhere. So I want to federal government to deploy security. If there is no personnel, employ, recruit, declare, tell these people to do so. And then the government, the money given to the governor should be reduced. I give it to Spring directly. What I know is that these people are going to work. But I don't know, you don't have transport, you don't eat, how can you work? God will help us. Thank you.
All right, God will help us, he says. And I believe that. But we have to also put mechanisms in place to ensure that God's help goes smoothly. Yeah? All right, and adequately. But yes, this is where we will draw the plug. Not on the entire, Eagles Morning Rise, but yeah, we would be the fact there are other programs that should be coming up, or segments coming up for the Morning Rise this morning. But yeah, I think we should, okay, producer says, let this one go. All right, we'll just let it go already.
Good morning once again, Eagle FM. My name is Ayuba D. Iyako, calling from Airport Road, Aleta. My own stake in this matter of the herdsmen is this. These perpetrators are youths from the Fulani herdsmen. It's not as if they are ghosts. They are known, and it's a particular race that is doing that. We are aware, and it's people now, they say Fulani herdsmen. Now, I want to say these people that are carrying out these acts, they are youths. So what I want to suggest to the government is this. These youths, they have fathers, they have mothers, they have parents, and they have elders, they have chiefs. So what they're supposed to do is that the government should sit with their elders, and the elders, their parents, and even the heads and the chiefs of the Fulani kingdom. They should be told that they should tell their children, or else, if any act is being carried out by these people and they are caught doing that, those people responsible, the area that action is taking place, the parents or the chief of that place should be arrested. The chiefs or the kingdom, the head of the kingdoms around the area should be arrested. They should be able to control their youths. Hence, these youth, they have parents and they respect their parents. So the parents should be able to control their children. They should call the youth into order. Or else, it's not like when something happens, the police of a state, you'll be called to action or will be called to order. You'll be asked questions. So every Fulani herdsmen in this country, wherever they are coming from around the country, they have heads, they have chiefs. So these chiefs should be called together. They should be cautioned that any act, any terrorism that is carried out by these herdsmen, the people who diligence, the head or the chief of that area will be arrested. I think it will go a long way to reduce this act, and by the grace of God, one day I think it will be
I get point. All right, some point you're saying, but well, yeah. Well, I get your point. You're entitled to your thoughts, but the part that says all the Fulanis go back to your estate and all of that, that's not, unity, cohesion, and that should also be translated to every other region. I mean, we have seen the ESN, the IPOBs, and all of that. One thing I would agree with you is not aged men that would perpetrate these crimes. It's youths, actually. It's youths. They are the instruments. I wouldn't want to say jobless youth, but I mean, is that not the reality, right? Well, they are the instruments being used as thugs to perpetrate these crimes. But yeah, charity, they say, begins at home. Family, of course, being at the center and all. Well, okay. It should be translated across Nigeria. Maybe that will really bring the change and give us the peace. Well, I'll just sign out here. Thank you. You have engaged on YouTube. Please go on there right there. If you've not subscribed, subscribe there. You've engaged on Facebook. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Society. You've engaged on other platforms, as well as putting your voice together. I mean, together we are a united front, and we cannot be divided. My name is Sudrak Daniel. Sports on Eagles Wings, coming right up.
The vibe is about to be lit. Ooh,